What's up everyone, it's that Math Magician, and on this video we're taking a look at functions and we're going to see can we evaluate an input for a given function. And we have a function right up there. It is f of x and it equals the quantity x minus 3 squared plus 2. And we have two different inputs there we got to find so we can use them to get our outputs. So we're going to start with that first input, x equals 9. So I'm going to take that function that we have, I'm going to rewrite it. Notice I'm writing all those pieces exactly the same, but this time I'm changing the x because x is our input and our new x equals 9. So in its place, we drop in the 9 and then we just have to solve this expression on the right side. Notice I'm going to write the equal sign there. I'm not going to really care about the left side, just going to focus in on the right side. Well, inside those parentheses, right? I'm focusing in on parentheses first. Remember, order of operations. Inside I have a 9 minus 3, and 9 minus 3 is 6. So that simplifies to a 6. So we have 6 squared. Remember, order of operations. Parentheses, then exponents. Well, 6 squared is going to make 36. And the very last thing we have to do is add 2 to 36. And so our output ends up being 38. Now, as I did my work there, right? At the very end, that final line, I should write in the f of 9 one more time, just so that the reader sees. Let me box my answer. Maybe I'll even highlight it too, right? So you can really see. We now know that when our input is 9, our output is 38. That's how functions work. You get an input, you gotta get an output. And we figured that out using the equation given. All right, let's do it one more time. And for this example, we got to throw in a negative, right? Because we have negative things in our lives sometimes. We got to deal with that. So our new input is -2. So watch what I do. Again, I am rewriting that equation there, that function. But I'm not going to write a 9 now because our input is different. Here now our input is -2. So in its place, we drop in a -2. And again, we simplify line by line, starting with parentheses. And for those parentheses right there, we're going to have -2 minus 3. For some of you out there who might struggle with negatives, use a calculator. There's no shame. But you're minusing 2, right? -2, and then minus 3 more. That should make a -5. And now we have -5 squared. Well, -5 times -5 becomes a positive, and that's going to be positive 25. And 25 plus 2 gives us our final answer for our final output of 27. So we now know that when our input is -2, our output is 27. Alrighty, this is how we solve out functions. We get an input and then we get an output. Alrighty, now before you close this video, you got to try one all on your own. So I want to see, can you do this? And if you get the right answer, go ahead and comment on this video and I'll like all the ones that have the correct answer. So now I want to see, can you do this all by yourself? I want to know, what is the output if the input for us is 13? Alrighty, you have your task. Go ahead and pause the video. See if you can do the same work. If your input's 13, what's your output going to be? It's that Math Magician, and I'll see you on the next video.